What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all, God is so good. I just want to put that out there. Okay? Thank y'all for joining me. God is just really awesome. What fell in my heart was, let's not cheat God, y'all. Because I know it get hard. But don't give up. Alright? Don't give up. Just do it. Whatever it is, because this fell on my heart. I'm not as hype as I usually be, how I want, desire. But sometimes we got to go through life and be able to feel. And sometimes that just looks like being present, being human. And when you're a spiritual person like myself, it's different. It's different. And it just seems unfair. Everything just feels unfair. This how you know. I want to say this how you know you're a child of God, but I don't want to offend nobody, But if you understand what I'm saying, I'll just say this. You got a heart and a conscience, a soul, when you start to feel like, oh my God, what's this? What now? Because a lot of things we were not, taught being, growing up. And sometimes, we get taught different things and we apply it in our life in a different way. And come to find out, not a lot of people agree or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's about you and your life and what makes it better for you, So you're going to go through things in life. This is not the end. It's just the beginning. Me being in my new beginning stage almost had me psyched out. I almost played myself, and I still catch myself having to catch on because I'm just like, I'm not used to this, And, because it just felt like, it just feels so lonely, but you're not alone. And how selfish will we be if we can't share something? So I got to give y'all something, okay? And I just hope this message really encouraged somebody, because I know I was encouraged. I have been inspired. And let's be mindful of things, okay? Because something just came to me. Let's just be more mindful of things before we just start diving in. And this is a daily thing, y'all. This ain't easy. Okay, because nowadays, being a child of God requires and requests a lot from us. And I hate that sometimes because, it's always a way out. And I just need y'all to understand, when you hit your own boots on this journey in these spiritual streets, it's different for everybody. It's like that regardless, but when you really belong to God and you outgrow certain things and you're always blessed to make it out, don't go back. Embrace the moment. Be in the moment and really learn something from it and just chill. Because I have to find myself a lot to pump myself up. And it's times where I want to trick myself out of my blessing because I got bored. Or, oh my God, I should never have said this. I should never messaged this. I should never did this. All those things. Because I'm doing so good, at maintaining. A lot of times we don't see what we want to see. And we trick ourselves doing things we already supposed to do. And you can miss the bigger picture. You understand? So I love y'all. You know what I mean? If you came back to see my videos again, thank you for being here. I love you so much. This is your girl, Miss Universe. Y'all take care. And, yeah, just come back, Come back and see your girl. I hope you come back. This is the place to come back to. If you just want to be encouraged, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm all about. Encouraging my people, okay? It's nothing but love. God love you. Y'all got this. Y'all stay encouraged. And just find something. Have a reason to always look on the brighter side of things, and take as long as you have to. Just don't procrastinate too much, y'all. but take time for what's necessary, your mental, because these things don't happen overnight. And when I be thinking I'm tripping, it take me to talk to other people. I'm so inspired. I'm so encouraged. And I was just like, God, how selfish would it be, to know a lot of things and we can't share it with nobody just because, talking to people now is being more direct. It's more prophecy. It's more, direct messages, but nobody is authentic no more. Nobody know what it's like to grow into these gifts that really do play a part in our life, because it's different for everybody. And I'm not saying we shouldn't be out here doing just what we're, groomed to be, but we're being molded to a lot of things, y'all, in life that only work for certain people. Okay, for me, I'm an inspirational, motivational speaker behind closed doors in real life. But when I get on the camera, sometimes I shut down just a little bit because I do it for fun. I do it to be myself. I do it because I love to relate to people. But, when you hear a lot of people, more than one, always say, oh, you should get your own this and that, or you should start this or whatever, example, podcasts and, all that good stuff to show who you are. So, it do play a big difference when you're actually different. I don't know am I explaining it right? But when you're actually showing, you're actually living. But we just, at the end of the day, y'all, we gonna do what make us feel okay. I'm at the right time because I was thrown off. I didn't know what time I had pulled up, y'all. So I got to pick up my kids. So if I'm rambling, I'm about to end this. So yeah, I was just inspired because I had to really go through some things to be an example to you all. I never tell you anything that I don't go through or been through. So if I can help somebody any type of way, I will. But it's nothing more than doing what you love, because it shows, you know what I'm saying? And it just relates to people on a different level, especially when you got to meet certain people where they are before you even live your life the way you want to. But sometimes that is living, being the greatest example of God, children, and the light. Okay, so y'all take care. I'll talk to y'all again real soon. All right, until then, I'm just embracing the moment and we'll be good. All right, y'all, stay blessed. Bye.